Cunha, he got what was ultimately a consolation goal, but his form this season has been electric. I mean, I'm thinking back, I'm not saying he's as good as Gareth Bale, but in terms of what he brings to the side, it's similar to what Bale brought to Tottenham, or in your case, Rafinha brought to Leeds. So, and I know Cunha just signed a contract, a new one, but in this day and age, contracts don't seem to mean much except extra wages for the player and security. Where do you think Cunha's going to end up next season? Will he still be at Wolves, or will he be moving on?
I think he will move, because the way he's showing, he's scoring every game, and it's a lot of clubs wanted him, and I'm sure he will do a big step. I don't know, but I think he will move, sure, okay. Because it is what it is. If a player is going through those moments, and clubs will try to catch the best players, the best clubs, and
ready made for the Premier League already. He's showing he can do it in the top flight.
Of course, and I always happy when I can see some Brazilians doing well in the Premier League, because I think this league is special.
Yeah.
And to see a friend like him, he's not my friend, but I call friend because he's a Brazilian. But I want him to keep doing well until the end of the season. His
favourite sport is actually futsal, which we love here as well. I interviewed him earlier this season. Lovely guy.
Yeah.
Where do you think he's going to be next season? Still a Wolves player? Have he just signed a new contract? No?
No, I don't think so. I think that I would be very, very surprised if there was no like release clause or something in that. And I would say negotiations have went on before, you know, January. I would say the club have said to him, listen, stay with us to the end of the season. We'll put a release clause in, sign the new deal, and just keep us safe, because that was the big question about Wolves going into the second half of the season. Could they keep him? If they keep him, they're in with a great chance of staying up. If he was to go, where was a bit of magic going to come from? Where was the goals going to come from? So it was a big, big boost for them to be able to keep him, but I can't see him being there next season. He's producing in the Premier League, and single-handedly at times, you know, keeping Wolves in games and winning them points.
Bold prediction, where do you think he's going to be?
You're putting me on the spot here. I think he's doing himself no harm. I think he'll have a list of clubs. Can he play? There's not too many players in that bottom half of the Premier League can play in a top 4, top 5 Premier League team. I think he's one of them that can do.
All right. The way you're talking, you sound like a sporting director.
Yeah.
Right. Just release clause, keep it safe, then you can move on. I think I know what's in your future is on the cards.